Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys. This week we have made it to Hong Kong and we are spending the next week enjoying everything this incredible city has to offer, but also including one very special event.
We are getting ready to go to the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens!
Yeah, boy! Woo!
If you aren't familiar with the Hong Kong Sevens, it's one of the most exciting events in the world of rugby sevens. Now, just in case you aren't a huge rugby fan, you will still want to keep watching because if you don't know, the Rugby Sevens isn't all about rugby. It is also one epic party. So stick around as we share with you what this 3-day event looks like in one of the best places in the world. But first, let's give you a bit of background about the Rugby Sevens.
So if you aren't familiar with what the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens is, it is one of the biggest events in the Rugby Sevens calendar. And as you can see, it attracts fans from all around the world.
And there's a try for Japan!
And there are 16 men's teams, 12 women's teams, all competing to be crowned the champions of the Hong Kong Sevens.
So there are a few things that you are guaranteed here at the Rugby Sevens weekend. Number 1 is an epic atmosphere. 2, lots of fireworks. 3, some amazing fancy dress costumes. And 4, lots of rugby.
So why is it called the Rugby Sevens? Well, it's because there's 7 players instead of 15, and they play 7-minute halves instead of 40.
So you can imagine it is quite the hectic schedule with back-to-back games across 3 days.
So the Hong Kong Sevens first started in 1976 and it's been held annually ever since.
Now Australia won last year, but Fiji hold the most men's titles with 19.
And on Friday it is the opening ceremony. So whilst the opening ceremony isn't until the evening on Friday, there are actually a lot of games being played throughout the course of the day on the Friday, from the morning all the way through to the evening, and there's a mix of women's as well as men's games as well.
Oh, I can feel the buzz. Come on, let's get
On behalf of the Hong Kong Rugby Union, we would like to welcome you to the Cathay HSBC Hong Kong Sevens 2023.
Now, when it comes to tickets, this is all an online ticketed event. So what that means is it's all done via the app. Everything you need to know is in this app.
8 a.m. on Friday, 7 a.m. on Saturday.
And we're in.
We're here! 21st! And some obligatory accessories. Hello, Hong Kong! That's so good!
Moment of truth. I've not done it right. Huh? Send help. I've not done this since I was a kid. Alright. Okay, so that opening ceremony was pretty epic. The fireworks, the pyrotechnics, everything was just
so epic!
so good.
We are heading downstairs because next up for the men's is Australia.
Come on, the Aussies!
It's amazing.
Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Then we get to enjoy a cold beer after that epic opening ceremony. Cheers. So we are in somewhat of a unique position where we have both Australian and British passports. So we're here tonight championing 2 countries.
Of course, depending on how those 2 countries progress throughout the Rugby Sevens, we may sway our allegiance just a little bit.
26, Japan 0.
Okay, that was one hell of an opening evening to the Hong Kong Sevens.
That was absolutely amazing. So if you didn't know, the Hong Kong Sevens is actually a 3-day event.
So stay tuned, guys, because we have so much more epic rugby awesomeness to come.
I'm so excited! So you might be wondering why we are getting onto a tram heading away from Hong Kong Stadium, but we are actually heading to a place in Central called Pottinger Street, and it is basically a mecca for fancy dress. Now today at the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens is Saturday, and it is the big dress up day, so we're going to take you along with us to try and find some fun outfits for us both to wear.
I'm thinking a couple of minions. What are the odds that this place has minion outfits? I think it's a solid, like, good chance. We found Pottinger Street where they sell an abundance of fancy dress.
There's literally so much in here. Where do we even begin?
Rows and rows, stacks and stacks, even above our heads.
I think we might have just found maybe the costume.
Mary and Luigi, get a couple moustaches. That could be quite funny.
That could be really funny.
Can try it on?
Yeah.
You actually look pretty cool.
Oh, it does look good. But we got to get a moustache, right?
Obviously.
Which one do we go for? That one? Or do we go for that one?
I think we need to Google
his moustache.
Yeah, what they look like.
What do we think?
It looks good.
Where's a Mario one?
Oh yeah, Mario.
Moment of truth.
I can make that work.
Wait.
Mario. I'm going to say bye bye. I told you. I said, didn't I? What are the chances there would be a minion? And there is.
So good.
Not too bad, thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you. Cheers. Nice guy.
Nicest man
He was
ever.
really nice, wasn't he?
I feel like there's definitely a different vibe today.
Yes.
Like, yesterday was pretty cool, calm, collected, everyone was enjoying a beer, but today I think is like the party day.
Definitely.
It's me, Luigi. I don't know what voice it is.
Literally the size of your head.
Oh my gosh. Are we ever going to be able to get through this? So we decided to come all the way to the top because it feels like it's the best vantage point over just this sea of fancy dress. It looks so awesome. I don't know how to drink with this moustache on.
The South Stand is definitely the place to be, especially on a Saturday. I'd say 90% of people in this South Stand is dressed up, including Luigi and Mario. It's such a good vibe. Everyone here is on good form. The beer is flowing, there's rugby flowing, the atmosphere is amazing.
What I've also realised is the Rugby Sevens is not so much about the rugby, but just about coming here, having a good time, enjoying a beer, being with your friends, being with your family, and soaking up the atmosphere. It's so awesome.
Alright, it's the last day, so let's go get a better vantage point on the West Stand. I'll even itself out. There you go.
versus New Zealand. Come on, Australia, you can do it! Woo! Woo!
New Zealand just got a try. Alright guys, it's not a good start. New Zealand are winning 21 and Australia are trailing on 12. There's still a little bit of time for Australia to claw it back, but it's not looking good. Australia lost the final, but look, they came second. There's always a consolation. There you have it, Fiji 17, New Zealand 24, New Zealand are the champions, one of the Kiwis. It's been absolutely fantastic rugby sevens in Hong Kong. I feel like the party hasn't quite yet finished. What a weekend this has been.
If it wasn't going to be Australia,
It was going to be the neighbours, one of the Kiwis.
woo!